Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have created this makeup look right here using all new makeup products that I've never tried before, products that are hyped on the internet, and yeah, I've got my hands on them and I'm going to share my first impressions with you. I have to say, I'm going to give you a sneak peek into my thoughts right now. I feel like the look is giving, so the products are pretty amazing, so stay tuned to see what I used. Let's get the hair out of the way. I'm sorry, but how on earth do all the TikTokers, Instagrammers, everyone else that wears these headbands look normal? Why is my ear doing that? I'm not wearing this. Just wanted to get my hair out of my face. First up, I'm going in with this MAC Strobe Dewy Skin Tint. I feel like this is another version of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, but obviously MAC style. So let's get this on. And I'm just going to take a small amount of this on my cheeks. And then we're just going to blend this out. I feel like I've taken way too much of this, but let's see. Now, I've tried this once before, so what I will say is that you really don't need a lot of this product. It's slightly thicker than the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, but it does give you gorgeous results. I feel like you could totally just wear this on its own. By the way, if you can see little red marks on my skin, I picked it just before I got on camera, which is really silly of me. Can we take a minute to appreciate the difference from my last YouTube video and today's skin? Because this was just crazy. Obviously now I've got these red marks from where I've picked some under the skin bumps, but time really is the biggest healer, isn't it? Because it's been healing my skin. Okay, for foundation, House Labs foundation, because I did get my hands on this when I went to LA a few months ago, but I got the wrong shade and I'm so annoyed. They matched me to the wrong shade in Sephora. It's just a bit off. Like, it looked good under the lights. I did the whole thing about going outside the store, daylight, everything. And then when I applied it just in different scenarios, the shade just wasn't it. And then I didn't get a true feel of the foundation. So I'm just gonna ignore this one and pretend it didn't happen. Okay, and I finally got my hands on what I believe is the right shade, and now I can actually give this foundation a proper go, which is what I'm going to do right now. I've been wanting to try this foundation properly because the other one didn't happen for a long time. So seems like the foundation is really nice and lightweight. Just from that pump, that's looking like the right shade to me. Yes. First, let's just do one swipe and see if it's actually the right match. Okay, that's looking kind of perfect to me. Very accurate. I absolutely love when foundation matches. It just makes me feel so good. It makes me feel seen. I don't know, I just feel good that in today's day and age we're getting brands that are making foundations with the correct shades. I mean, they should have been doing that a long time ago, but yeah, I just love it. So I'm just gonna apply this on this side, and I'm just using this Makeup by Mario brush to apply it. I feel like it gives you a really nice even application, and just where I want extra coverage, I'm just gonna pat this in. So far this looks like your skin but better, but definitely with foundation on. It's not like a light you've got no foundation on situation. You can definitely tell that I have, but it just looks a lot more wearable. I feel like it settles into the skin rather than sitting on top of it. So far, I also really like that this foundation has a bit of a shine to it, and I wouldn't say it's super dewy either. It just looks like well moisturized skin. I don't like to put too much foundation just on my forehead. This is the foundation now that it's on. Hold on, I can't concentrate when I have foundation on my lips. It's just not cute. Now I can see things clearly that my lips aren't covered in foundation. First impressions, I actually really like how it looks. I feel like it looks like my skin but really well moisturized. If I wanted to build this foundation up, I could. I like how lightweight it is. It doesn't feel like I've got anything too heavy on my skin. I'm just gonna have to see obviously how I go throughout the evening. I am going out tonight, so yeah, I'm impressed. Obviously from where I've picked my skin, I've got raised bumps, but that will go. But yeah, I actually really like the finish of this, and the shade match is chef's kiss. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this YSL All Hours Concealer, which is also new, and actually really love it for a very sort of natural finish. I love this for covering up my dark circles in a really natural, non-heavy way. And I'm just gonna pat this out in my inner corner, and it sort of just wipes out those dark circles immediately. Okay, I'm then gonna go in with the House Labs concealer, which I'm trying for the first time as well. And I decided to get a shade that is a brightening shade to go underneath my eyes. So as I've just like color corrected as such, and I've sort of just brightened up the inner corners, I want to go for a slightly brighter effect. And I'm going in with the shade 23 Light Medium Golden. I am literally concealer queen. I have about 50 concealers in front of me, and there's a good few that I really like. So for me to like a concealer, I have very high expectations. So fingers crossed this one meets my expectations. Let's see. I'm gonna apply this underneath my eyes and then just on the outside corner to lift and brighten. I have to say this applicator is so flat and smooth. It feels so nice. I feel like it applies the right amount of product. I'm letting it sit on my skin for about 30 seconds to a minute just so that it can settle in. Concealer is always going to crease. I don't care what anyone says, especially as you start getting fine lines and wrinkles, but you can prevent it creasing as quick. So just let the concealer settle, do its thing. While I wait, I'm going to apply this lip serum from Bobbi Brown, which I am obsessed with. It is so soft and smooth, and it's also plumping. Okay, so let's go ahead and blend this out now. I'm just going to pat this all the way across my under eyes. I like to take it up to lift, but if you get like a harsh line, just go in with your little finger and soften that out. You don't want harsh lines showing. I really like this concealer. It feels really soft and creamy. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out this side now. The concealer and the foundation together, the way they are blending into one another, the way they're sitting on the skin as if they are one, is so beautiful. However, you can see that they're different shades, but they are still sitting on the skin so nicely. Okay, the next product I'm going in with is this Refy cream bronzer in the shade Tan. I've seen this for the longest time everywhere. As you can see from the pan, I did try it once, but I don't think I tried it properly. Honestly, that was so long ago. I have to give it a proper go today. And I'm going to use the Refy brush also, which I've never used. So let's do this the Refy way properly. Then I can get a clear picture on this bronzer. And come on, if everyone loves it, there's got to be a reason. So it was probably me doing it wrong. So I'm gonna go in with the chubby side first and pick up some of this bronzer. I'm just gonna take this along my hairline. I mean, the shade is quite warm and red, but apparently, I don't know, this is the shade. And then I'm also going to take this along where I would normally cream contour, and then taking this side of the brush because it's softer, just to blend it back into my hairline. Okay, I feel like my entire forehead, because I have a really small forehead, I needed to go in with way less. So I'm just gonna take whatever's left on my foundation brush and just pat it over the center just so that there's some forehead going on. Then this just really gently blends out. It's really easily done. It's not got a contour shade to it, it's a bronzer, and it's giving me summer vibes. Even though we are fully in autumn right now, I would most definitely use this again, especially on like days where I just want softer makeup. I feel like that product would be it for giving me a really quick warm glow. Everything is just looking so good on this foundation. I feel like everything's just meshing into the foundation. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out that concealer again because I am going to set it with a powder. I'm actually gonna take a powder I haven't used in ages. This isn't new. There aren't any new powders that I have, so I'm going in with an oldie. It's the Chanel translucent powder, and this is the universal one in the shade 20. This is just going right underneath my eyes where we want to set the concealer. And I'm also just going to take whatever's left on the brush really, really lightly in my T-zone, because these are the areas that I tend to get really oily the most. So I tend to get creasing here because I smile, laugh. I'm then going to go in with a liquid blush, and I kind of had to look a little bit high and low to find a liquid blush that I haven't used yet. In my collection, I came across this Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer blush. I don't know why I haven't tried it before, so we're going to try it together. So it comes in this tube applicator. I've just squeezed some out onto the back of my hand. I feel like this is way too much. I'm just gonna pick some up on my brush, but what I like about this is how pigmented it is, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just pat that onto my cheeks. Now I'm pretty sure you could really easily apply this with your fingers also. I just like to use brushes. Yeah, I really love the shade of this also. The shade is Promenade, and it's the most perfect shade for my skin tone. I'm obsessed. Why have I not used this before? This is crazy. It's also not lifted any of that powder. I think we're on to a winner, guys. I'm going to pick up a little bit more and then I'm just going to apply it again, starting from the top of my cheekbone and work it upwards and out and then take a little bit onto my cheek. And the trick is with this, you just want to take really, really light, soft patting motions. Next up, I'm going to go in with a bronzer I've never tried. Yes, I've put MAC Give Me Sun down for this video, but I've got another MAC bronzer. Matte Skin Finish Sunstruck Matte Bronzer. So this is their bronzer collection and I am trying the shade Deep Golden. So I'm going to take this just over where I already applied my cream bronzer earlier. That's nice. That is actually giving me a skin finish, but it's matte. Okay. And then I'm also just going to take some on my cheeks. I really like this. What? I feel like MAC, you've just done Give Me Sun in a slightly more matte version. Yeah, it's giving me everything I need. Absolutely love this. I was not expecting to like this so much and I have. I'm also just going to take a little bit down the sides of my nose. I'm just going to pinch my brush just to give a little bit of colour, but not really to do any deep sort of contouring. Then I'm just going to take the H&B Cosmetics translucent powder, which I have used before, but just to clean up underneath and sort of give some definition, and that will also just set this foundation in this area. I always feel like this step makes such a big difference to your makeup. It just defines everything. And then for blush, I'm going in with this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Blush, and I have actually used this once or twice before, but it is new. I couldn't not use it. I am obsessed. Literally gives you the most gorgeous glow over your cheeks, and it's like a highlighter and blush all in one. Oh, it's gorgeous. Guys, this base is everything. I am just going to take, I know it's not new, a little bit of this Rare Beauty highlighter just on the tip of my nose and down the bridge just to sort of finish it. Whatever's left on the brush, just take it on the top. So the cheekbones were honestly the tiniest amount. But when I tell you my base is giving, I can't even. I really hope the camera does me justice because in person, I look like an angel. The blush with the bronzer, with the foundation, everything just looks so soft and seamless and blended. It's giving Victoria's Secret model. I'm loving the base. Anyway, let's move on to the eyes. For the eyes, I'm going in with these Fenty Beauty shadow sticks. I've got a matte and two metallic ones, so we're going to try these out. First up, I'm going to go in with the matte one. This is in the shade Come and Get It. And I'm just going to apply this on the outer corner and then through the crease a little bit. It's a bit of like a transitional eyeshadow shade, so something that you would put on first and then just blend this out, and it's super easy to blend. I obviously have dark circles, so this shade isn't crazy intense on me, but it's going to be a good shade for everything else to blend into. And then it really is as simple as taking the next two shades. So what you want is a matte shade on the outer corner, slightly darker, your middle shade, and then your lighter shade on the inner corner. So I've actually just done a little run through on this eye and it's so easy, and I'm going to show you how. This one's already on. I'm then going to go in with my gold tone shadow stick in the center of my eye in the shade Bellini Bash, and then on the inner corner of my eye I'm going to follow that with Get On Top, and it doesn't need to be really neat at this stage, just get it on. And then with your blending brush, just go along the edges first so that the edges are softly blended, and then run the brush smoothly, really softly over the top of the shades so that everything is seamlessly blended into one another, and it's really that simple. And then I'm gonna go in with this Makeup by Mario Master Crystal Reflector. This is meant to be a highlighter, but I feel like this for me just is not a highlighter. It's too reflective, it's too glittery. It's got like chunks of glitter in it and it's just not it for me, although it's beautiful. So I would rather use this as like an eyeshadow topper. So I'm just going to take this on my ring finger and pick some of this up. Just press it over my eye just to give it that extra sparkle. And it's done exactly that. It's not meant to be anything intense or crazy, but when you just want to lift your eyeshadow look in seconds, something like this is going to do it. And just to make it even more special, I'm going to pick some up on this sort of defined eyeshadow brush and I'm going to brush it in the inner corners, slightly above and over where like the crease is, so it almost looks really like blown out. I mean, this is just the easiest eyeshadow look ever. I am going to go in with some liquid liner, but I don't have a new one, so I'm going to go in with one that I really love, and this is the NYX Epic Ink liner. I'm going to go ahead and apply this off camera, but I'm basically just going to do a nice little wing. Liner is on, and for mascara I'm going to try out this Clinique High Impact Hi-Fi Full Volume Mascara. Apparently this has been going crazy on TikTok. I'm just going to apply a couple of coats of this onto my lashes, and so far I'm actually really liking this mascara. It's an intense black brown. Okay, I knew I could see a little bit of brown in there. I really like this mascara. It is giving high impact. I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but it's really elongated my lashes. Like, my lashes look super long but without being clumpy. Really like this mascara. I was not expecting to like it as much as I do. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in with the matte shadow stick just before I apply some mascara on my lower lashes. I just love how easy and quick shadow sticks are to use. That's it, voila. You can go ahead and blend it out if you fancy, but you really don't have to. Let's get some mascara on these bottom lashes. Not too much. I'm going for soft look today. I'm obsessed. I do want to apply some falsies today, and I got these new ones in from Reglow. These are faux mink lashes. It's actually a brown girl owned brand and it's a small business, so I love that. But the lashes are actually stunning. I've got a few different styles here. They are all gorgeous. I feel like this style right here is perfect for today. They're soft and separated, but they're nice and full at the same time. I'm just going to measure these on my lash line. They're definitely too long, so I'm going to trim them. Even if I trim them and made them outer corner lashes, they'd be stunning. Okay, this is giving you, ignore this, this is giving you a rough idea of what they would look like. I'm gonna make these more 3/4 lashes. Instead of trimming them from the outside so that they're a full lash, I'm gonna trim the inside off. Just the first 2 chunks. I always just like to bend the lash just so that they're then easier to apply. The easiest way for me to apply lashes is always with tweezers. I basically just look down into a mirror, place them nice and close to my lash line and push. Oh my god, yes. So I'm just going to push these on so that they're nice and close to my lash line. Mix my real lashes through with the falsies. Oh my god, these are such pretty lashes. Perfect for the look that I'm going for today. It's soft, but there's still some lashes there. Very elegant. And I like how comfortable these are to wear. Okay guys, lashes are on and they are stunning and super comfortable to wear. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I absolutely love them. This makeup is making me feel so pretty. It's giving pretty girl soft makeup. Before we do lips, I also want to add another shadow stick. This is from Bobbi Brown and this is in the shade Opal. If you really quickly want to spruce up a look, just to go in with that inner corner highlight, done. Not faffing around with eyeshadows, and you can literally just take this in your handbag with you. Oh, it literally just lifts your makeup look. For lips, I'm gonna go in with this lip liner from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've never tried it before. This is in the shade Chai, and I could really do with a cup of that right now. Oh my god, guys, side note, recently I have been making the Dishoom Chai, and heavenly. Obviously it's heavenly 10 out of 10 when you're there, but to have it at home and then adding the ginger to it, I'm done. I'm done. Guys, that's not the color I want to wear today. Okay, it's not what we're doing. Okay, change of plan. We're going in with this NYX lip liner, and this is in the shade Total Baller. And I'm just gonna lightly line my lips with this, really lightly. I feel like this is a dupe for MAC cork. And then I'm gonna go in with a new product from Makeup by Mario that I've never used. And I feel like these types of products are all the rage at the moment. MAC did their version, which I have here, and they are absolutely amazing. I use these in so many of my Instagram videos and TikToks, but they're basically these plumping glosses. I don't know what to call them. They're very soft, they're slightly tinted, and they don't come out green. That one's green, but it doesn't come out green. It changes according to your lip. Makeup by Mario has come out with his own, but they're all like neutral nudie shades. You just need to push out a little bit of this because they're so soft. This is in the shade Apricot Glow. Oh my god, I love this. Guys, the more that this blends into my lip, where has it been all my life? Guys, this with the blusher, the combination today, I cannot. Oh, it's tingling a little bit. Okay, not too much though. I feel like the MAC ones tingle way more. This lip is sensational. I feel so pretty, and I never really say that. This makeup has turned out so beautiful. I absolutely love it. I love the foundation. It is sitting beautifully on my skin. The eye makeup literally took me minutes just to draw it on and blend it out. So easy, so quick. The lashes have just elevated this look. I think I need more blush. I mean, I probably don't, but I just love it so much. I'm gonna lock this look in now. I'm gonna lock it in with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I know this isn't anything new, but I don't have a new setting spray, and this is gonna hold it together, and I need this to stay on. I love when you just try new things, you put on a new lip combination, and then it just bam, like that. It's your new go-to lip combo, and this really is it for me. Okay guys, so this is my makeup look done using all new makeup products, and I have to say I'm obsessed. There isn't anything that I've used today that I'm like, no, I would never use that again. That never normally happens. There's usually something where you're like, oh my god, I wish I didn't use this today. But no, I feel like everything I've put on my face today and I've shown you is really beautiful. And I mean, you can just tell by how easy it was to apply these products and also the outcome. Hope this video has helped you out and you've enjoyed this makeup look. I know it's really simple, but I feel like it's simple yet effective. I really love it. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know what other products I need to try or any other videos you'd love to see from me. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you all in my next one. Mwah. Bye.